I think we're good. Try talking, Jordan.
I am going to try talking, and we're just
Yeah,
going
no,
to
I
see.
can see we're here. Okay, hey
Okay,
everybody.
good.
We're so happy to or welcome to Happy Place Live on a Tuesday on a Wednesday.
It's
We
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday. We meant to go live last night, but it was a crazy day. So here we
Classic
are.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So Jordan, I'm Jordan. You're not frozen. We got to figure out this
Yep.
program, guys. We use it. I'm gonna switch over to full screen, Jordan. Stand by.
And
You're leading the call.
it's suddenly the Jordan Show
Yeah.
again. And how's everybody's Tuesday going? Wait, no, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday,
I got to
Jordan.
keep remembering how it's Wednesday. Ed says I succeeded talking. That is now that I've been given that compliment, suddenly all communication is like all skills of communication have just vacated me. But anyway,
Don't worry, I promise I'm coming back. This is gonna be great.
I believe you.
Just tell everybody about how your day is going. I can't believe we gotta figure out why this camera freezes so much. That's a problem.
It's a weird thing. It's a weird time to try to do live streams because when Joey and I wanted to start doing this on a more regular basis, we would usually just use the cameras in our laptops, but that's not as good of a quality. And so we decided, well, we'll just use webcams. But then when we went to go and try to buy or find webcams, they were completely sold out anywhere.
It's
Anywhere
true.
within like a 40-mile radius of here was sold out. Amazon was sold out, unless I wanted to spend like $600-700, which I did not want to.
All right, I'm gonna
So-
try. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna see if I'm back. There's gonna be some wizardry, everyone. All right, I gotta push a lot of buttons to make this work. Okay, so
Fingers crossed.
it goes this one first, then this one, and
Here we go.
oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Oh, no.
Hold on, wait, I can fix this.
Well,
Watch this.
either way, he's gonna do it. He's gonna pull the wizard.
Welcome back. We're up.
Did it.
Okay.
So to make a long story short,
Jordan, go a little bit to your
webcams
left. There we go. Yeah.
our webcams are our phones. That's the moral of the story.
Yes, we currently. I wish I could flip it around so you could see, but yeah, the setup right now.
Which is why it's not ideal.
Yes. How's everyone doing? Is everyone else having a crazy busy week? We've been nuts, like outside stuff. Like I wish I was working on stuff for the channel right now, but it is very, very busy elsewhere at the other jobs. So here we go.
It's a good problem to have.
It is. I am very fortunate. I really love my job, and the project I'm working on is really cool. But it is taking a lot of time. So, but it's going to be great once it's out there. So, let's see what's going on in the chat, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, okay. So, if you haven't watched this before on Happy Place Live, what we're going to do is just basically it's a question and answer session. Sometimes we come in with a conversation, talk about it for a bit, and then we jump over to just questions and answers in the back half. Today, we don't really have much to talk about. There was Disney stuff that happened this week, but the reality of it is like we meant to talk about stuff yesterday. We feel like we owe it to you guys to do a chat, so let's just do questions and answers today. So feel free to write any questions in the comments down there, and we will answer them during the live stream. We're going to be doing this today from 6 to 7 on the Pacific Coast, 9 to 10 on the East Coast, where we are centralized.
This coast.
That's right. Jordan's in the East Coast. Michelle and I on the West Coast. Michelle will be joining us momentarily. She is also working right now. So once she's done with that, that's how it goes. Let's see.
You did that really well.
Thanks.
You got everything situated.
I appreciate. Look at John Abraham in the chat doing Joey West, Jordan East, explaining for us. Thanks, guys.
That would be geographically correct.
Yeah. Well, he's answering questions for us in the chat, which is good. Let's see. Let me go. I'll go through the chat real quick. Oh, Jordan, can you see messages this time? Jordan's trying to watch.
I'm actually going to watch the live stream so I can see the questions come in too. So this is a first on this end.
Let's do
But at
shout
first
outs.
I had an instant curse because
What?
Ed said I succeeded in talking, and then I stopped being able to talk.
Oh no. Let's just do shout outs real quick. So Supkoy's in here. Hey Supkoy. We got
Sup, boy.
we got Young Ham 22. We got John Abrahams with us. Good to see you guys. We got Ed. And it looks like that's what we got for questions right now. Lundo
Better,
Pictures.
Michael.
Hey-oh.
And Lundo Pictures.
What's the best original song? I'm gonna try dragging questions on the screen. Hopefully it doesn't screw it up. There it is. I want to make it smaller. Can't.
It's a big question. It deserves a big presence.
That's true. Okay, guys, what's the best original song composed for the parks? And why is it Compass of Your Heart? Jordan, what's Compass of Your Heart? Why do I not know that?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
At least either.
Oh no, Lundy.
Disappointed. I mean, he's wrong. It's not the best original song for the parks. It's the Illuminations.
Was
We
that
went over-
Gauntlet? Do you just? I mean, Lundy, what's message back? What is Compass of Your Heart? I don't know. What is
Tomorrow's Child? That's a good one too.
Grinning Ghosts? Yeah, it says Tomorrow's Child. Young Ham's on the screen? You can be now, buddy. I got you.
That's right. It's from Tokyo Disney Sea, the Sinbad ride.
Oh,
The Sinbad ride.
I have not.
It's very. I'm very jealous of the audio animatronics that are there.
That's the one with the giant, like.
It's massive, and there's tons of them. It's like a storytelling dark boat ride that would really love to see more of in the parks stateside.
Tiki Room. That's legit.
It's good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see. Ed said, "What's your opinion of Bob Chapek losing his power after only 6 weeks?" I do like the moniker for the current CEO,
What?
Mr. Chapek.
Oh.
Emphasis on cheap.
Do you ever?
Cheap.
I kind of feel bad for him though, because it's like, what guy? I mean, what was he gonna do? Like Iger couldn't not retake daily control.
Right. Well, the thing is, he's still very much the CEO. He hasn't been rescinded that, and I think there's been confusing words within all the articles I've read, how he's reasserted control, but officially he is still the CEO. And I think if I was Chapek, knowing nothing about anything, which he obviously knows more than I do, but I would definitely want Bob Iger holding my hand through this.
I mean, the only thing that was concerning about it is in that interview, he said a lot of concerning things, and I know he's since like walked back on the ones that were really concerning. But like just from a working in TV perspective, I thought it was interesting that he talked about eliminating upfronts and pilot season essentially from Disney's budget, so they would only produce pilots that I think we talked about it offline, how they'd only produce pilots that are a sure thing for them. But I think that means that, honestly, the reason that so many pilots are produced is a lot of times they'll get them out there, and if it's a unique idea and they took a chance on it, if it hits with an audience, that's something that might not have gone to air otherwise, because there's a lot of sure thing shows that don't make it. So the advantage of pilot season is they produce, 10 pilots a year, and maybe only 2 of those actually get greenlight to series, but 10 people got a chance on their show. If you don't do that, if you just go straight to series, you kind of eliminate. Oh, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It definitely will save them money. I just feel like it's such a change for the TV industry. Again, like somebody working in TV, I feel like you risk a lot of jobs being eliminated by eliminating that many pilots. So, Ollie's, my cat's meowing.
The animals are distraught about it as well.
Yeah, they're like not very happy. Anyway, So, but that was the big news this week, I guess, was the Iger story, right?
I think that was the biggest one, and I think it's more comforting than none, because I think everyone sort of had the opinion that he saw coronavirus coming and was just like, you know what, I'm good, I'm out. You take the reins, and I think that sort of disproved all of that.
Yeah, no, he's definitely there for that. We got a few more people, a few regulars jumping in the chat. Hi, Jenny. Jenny's here. Benny the Beast is here. Hey. Javier's here. Hey, Javier. No, you didn't miss anything. Also, Ed not backing us up. What did I miss? Not much. Thanks, Ed.
I mean, that'd be a pretty bold debate.
Let's see. Betty asked a question. I'm gonna try throwing it up. We're doing questions on the chat. Well, look how huge that is. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, just wondering if you heard any info on Halloween events at the park this year. Last year's Oogie Boogie Bash tickets went on sale at the end of April. Okay, so not to be a bummer. Do you want in? Not to be a bummer, but there's a lot of speculation now, especially because the governor of California basically sort of cryptically hinted that big, large group gatherings over the summer probably aren't going to happen. I think it is possible, none of this is confirmed, just thoughts and rumors, and not even rumors, just thoughts. I think it's possible that the parks might not open this year. Crazy. I know. Michelle just looked at me with a glare. I know, but I think it's possible that because of how they're handling... She's coming in. Because of how they're handling the social distancing stuff going on, I think it is legit possible that that the parks don't reopen until next year. But
I think that is legit impossible.
Okay.
I think this whole situation is so fluid and it's changing so rapidly every single day that I don't know if you can confidently make claims that far out.
I agree with Jordan.
Okay.
I'm not an expert, but I don't think, and I haven't heard that unanimously. I've heard that from just the governor of California. But then I've also heard, well, actually, it's going to be through 2022 and all these things, all these crazy things that I think everyone is just trying to.
Well, if
be
people
ahead
keep going
right
out.
now.
Yeah, just stay home, guys. If everyone stays home, the sooner we're going to be done with this thing.
So that we can go to Disneyland.
Everyone just wants
Stay home so we can go out.
Yeah. It is, I don't know. You're right. I mean, you're right. I'm in no authority to say when it will open. I just want everybody to keep, in the mindset of, like, there's no guarantee that we'll have it open by fall.
And granted, Joey is more on the conservative, pessimistic side when it comes to things like this, so...
I think that's fair.
You always
Yeah.
err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
I'm with Jordan.
What's crazy about all of this is that everyone is, about every situation about this, is right and wrong at the same time. Because it's just such... There's just no, like, consistency with anything.
It's true.
I've been inside for a long time.
You're just ready to get out.
The walls are closing in. I'm living that Star Wars trash compactor scene.
The ice cream man came down the street and
It's true.
I ran.
They must be thriving because I hear an ice cream truck. There's just like a magic happy hour window where there's like 3 or 4 different ice cream trucks that just drive through our complex here. It is crazy.
I'm going to play... the original... Just so everyone goes back to this, the original question was, what, if anyone, heard any info about Halloween events at the parks this year?
Oh, yeah.
The answer to that is no.
Okay.
This is all their speculation.
But we'll see. I mean, hopefully it opens. I used to think June. Now I'm thinking it's not going to open this year. But again, I'm crazy.
I think it'll open this year.
I think it'll open staggeredly as well. I would say, in sort of line with what Joey is saying, I would say Epcot does not open this year.
Why?
I think because the Epcot is a crap show right now, to put it politely, with all the construction and everything that's going on. And if they were just like, hey, we'll just count this year as a loss for Epcot and really invest into getting the Guardians ride done. We'll finish what we started with the middle section that's all behind walls right now. We'll get Ratatouille up and running. We'll do whatever we're going to do with Spaceship Earth, and we're just going to open everything back up when everything is ready. But that's the only... Because I think if you stay closed for a certain period of time, you don't get to open back up. It's just going to be too hard.
What do you mean you don't get to open back? You can be
It's
closed for...
Disney.
Yeah.
It is, but the longer people are gone, the more you're going to have to train up all new employees, and the longer it takes. And
That is the biggest...
That's a good point.
That is the biggest issue with what we're currently facing, is the longer the parks are closed, the longer the cast members are off, and at a certain point those cast members are going to have to work and find other jobs if it gets to that point. And Disney can afford... You're right. Disney. It's going to take them a month to retrain a whole new group of people. What a crazy time we are living. I mean, like, and we're this is very first world problems to be talking about. We don't even have. Ugh. Anyway, okay, sorry. We don't come here to be downers about it. Let's go. I'm gonna go back to the side. We'll see what's up. All right. So.
Aww.
What?
How do you think the Disneyland Cats are holding up?
Yeah, Lundy's asking about the Disneyland cats.
Oh, they're meowing. They're rock and rolling.
I think they're good. Their purpose is for the mice in the park, right?
That's why they were originally there. Yeah, it's like lock cats.
Yeah.
So they're just feasting on the mice.
I hope
They've
they're
never
good.
been happy.
I always look for the Disneyland cat when I go.
It's
Cats.
pretty fun. Ed says he's worried about the Disney ducks.
Oh, that's a
The
valid
ducks.
concern.
Did you see the Disney park shorts? The Disney parks, I got a notification on my phone. They're doing animated shorts. And the first short that they posted was just like this weird short about the Disney ducks. Check it out.
I'm going through questions. All right, rapid fire questions. John's asking Gringotts versus Forbidden Journey. Jordan hasn't been to Universal Studios, but we have. We've been on both of them.
I need you to remind me.
Okay,
which
Gringotts
which.
is the bank roller
bank.
coaster. Yeah, and the Forbidden Journey is the regular Harry Potter ride.
Dueling Dragons?
Nope. The one inside the castle. One inside Hogwarts. The one that we have here.
What happened in Gringotts? Because I feel like I remember liking the theming of the bank.
Gringotts, we go through the bank, and then you're kind of on like a rail roller coaster that goes to the bank vaults.
Oh, yeah.
And the roller coaster kind of sort of spins around, like the car vehicle spins around while
I
you're
feel
going.
like I really liked that ride. I just forgot about it.
I prefer Forbidden Journey. But we've only ever been on Gringotts like once. Maybe just once.
When did we go there? Was it after Jordan's wedding?
After Jordan's wedding,
Okay.
yeah. That was the last time we've been to Orlando. We were going to go this year, but then we had a baby. I'm excited about it. I mean, that's not a bad thing. What's this face about? I'm excited to be a dad.
Yeah, but you could have had the baby in Orlando.
Yeah. All right. Ed says Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, that's... I don't
Lundy
like that.
pointing out Halloween could be canceled for Knott's 100th anniversary. That'd be a bummer.
Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Scary Farm is my favorite Halloween thing ever. And Halloween is our favorite holiday.
Yes.
I love Halloween so much, and Knott's Scary Farm is just the best, hands down. That would make me very sad. We go every year. That's our, for our wedding anniversary. We go to Knott's Scary Farm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right around that. Oh, it's the best. Some people coming into the chat saying the same thing. Jenny says she heard the same thing about Disney not opening this year. On the picture, same thing. Javier saying, well, I believe it. Meanwhile, Ed pointing out as Michelle...
all speculation until we hear official word.
It's true. You can't...
From Mr.
we are
Cheapback.
not informed at all. We have no inside information. So everything we're talking about is the same speculation you guys are probably making at home. Ed pointing out when Michelle came in, she did just order me to move.
Hi, Ed.
Classic. Let's see.
A show in September canceled because of the virus.
What show? Jenny,
Well,
what show are you talking about?
Maybe she's going to a show.
Sure.
Hamilton?
Oh, Hamilton is so
Oh,
cool.
I want to
Hamilton comes out next October on Disney Plus. Isn't that insane?
What
Why
are
would
you...
they announce it so soon?
A movie?
Hamilton's coming out on Disney Plus? They're not going to release that in theaters?
Guys, man.
They're not going to release that in theaters?
I've been
Well,
working.
They are. But it will eventually find its permanent home on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought they were putting it right to Disney Plus.
But it's not a movie. It's the taping of the Broadway show.
Yeah, but
Cool.
Lin-Manuel Miranda said it was going to be like very well done. Like
It's the original cast, and supposedly
Yes.
in a unique way. So it's everyone who's on the album is going to be in the presentation.
awesome.
But they announced it like 18 months before it was coming out, so
Okay.
it's too soon.
Javier asking where the cats are. I'm sure one will make a cameo appearance soon. Oh,
He's actually sleeping in the hallway.
Simba has been bothering me all day while I was trying to work, and now he's asleep in the hallway. He looks adorable. I wish I could turn the camera on him. He's like just watching us. Anyway,
They're the best.
If one comes in, we'll grab him.
Anyway,
Sorry, I know that's a downside. I'm just trying to read. Yeah, what are you saying? Just hope the weird thing with the eye on the stalk. Oh,
that a
Doesn't pop
Kitchen
in the
Cabaret
picture behind
reference?
Jordan. I think there's something on one of Jordan's posters that's creeping Ed out.
yeah. Look at Ed's comment.
Jordan, move your face.
just hope the eye with the stalk. The eye with the stalk.
Ooh, now we have a game. Alright. Any of the construction updates to the parks being worked on, or no one's working at Disneyland? I still think they're secretively working somehow, and they have like tarps over their heads to make it look like no one's there.
I did hear that Universal Studios is still operating. Like they're still building Super Nintendo World and stuff. So
I
that
thought
was
Super Nintendo World got shut down.
at Universal Studios Hollywood.
I don't know.
No, it's still a go. They're apparently still building that. So like right now, still working on it. And same with the Jurassic Park construction, like whatever update they're doing too. So I would be surprised if Disney doesn't have any crews working. I'm sure they're working somewhat, like you said.
Also, with Universal definitely continuing construction, their Jurassic Park area that they still haven't announced anything about is like going full speed ahead. There's like so much. There were some
Universal
updates I saw this
Orlando
morning.
Yeah.
or Hollywood?
Yeah,
Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay.
They're building a Jurassic Park roller coaster, but they haven't announced it yet. It's very interesting.
Uh-huh.
But it's like they're building it. Like it's very far.
They do it so much better than Disney does, as far as because we're all talking about it. They've had to spend nothing on PR or anything like that,
It's
but
crazy.
we're all talking about it.
Rio's saying hi. Hi, Rio.
Hi,
If
Rio.
you're still in, sorry, we're just getting to this now. All right, hold on. I think we're gonna catch up. I'm really behind.
You
Okay.
okay?
Jenny's talking about a rumor for Universal Studios is a Beetlejuice maze. I did see that.
What was the one you told me that I was really excited about?
There was also a rumor of a Sabrina maze.
I was Sabrina for
I
Halloween
heard
last year.
that there was a Billie Eilish maze.
Yes.
Which I don't understand because I don't
It's Billie
know
Eilish.
anything about that.
It will be amazing.
There were the rumored mazes for Halloween Horror Nights this year were crazy good, and there is a scenario where it doesn't happen now. Because normally they're starting construction on those mazes right now, and it's like you can't really start construction unless you have a guarantee that you're going to open in October. It is crazy, guys. Ed's saying Hamilton will come out in theaters in September 2021. That's what you said, right?
If we have theaters.
That's a good point. Well, by September 2021 it will be.
Thanks, Downer.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Javier, here we got a question. Javier asks, how many baseball caps do you have? And which one are you wearing today?
I feel like I know the answer to this question.
It's the same answer to two questions. It's just the one. It's my Milwaukee Brewers cap, and right now it's hiding my hairdo. but it's yeah, it's
We should.
it's my headwear.
You should be. We should.
We have
Jordan's
more baseball caps
Jordan's
than
a
you
hat
do.
guy now. We should start sending Jordan hats.
We should get him more
I'm gonna
hats.
start getting you hats, and you'll wear like, what crazy hat are you wearing this week?
The thing is, I need the one that has the
The full or what is that called?
The-
Flex.
It doesn't have the snapback.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the fitted because I have the Eddie Munster Widow's Peak that rivals Richard Nixon that just sticks out and it's unflattering in every way. And so I cover it for your benefit, for the viewer's benefit. Cover my mess. And it looks really crazy these days. And I can't get to a barber.
Well, I think everybody. I mean, my goal right now is I'm just gonna let this go. When I was in high school, I had like a mop on my head, and then as an adult, I cut it. And now we're just gonna see. We're gonna see how long we can go, which I'm sure Michelle will be a fan of.
Yeah,
She
I do like
preferred
yellow
longer
long
hair.
hair.
Handle that.
What? What'd you say, Jordan?
So it's going to rekindle that love at first sight that,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
that you guys have.
Joey's long hair.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm like, I heard a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat using a litter box. That's classic working in an office sound.
Oh, I see what Ed's saying. He was referencing the Star Wars trash compactor scene, the eye.
Oh, the Dianoga.
Yeah.
The Dianoga. I like it.
It all makes sense now.
I like it.
Hey, come here.
Ed
wanna
makes
see
a
you.
great point. He says, "You're gonna look so emo, Joey."
Yes.
It's true. I used to have the swoosh.
Come here.
Oh no, we froze again, Jordan.
Come here.
Why do you keep doing that?
It's got to be something with the phone. You're going solo again.
So it's the app thing.
I think so.
I have a cat.
Hold on a second. We can't because we're not
But-
visible.
Hurry. He doesn't like
Jordan's
this.
leading the conversation.
Ah!
All right, I'm gonna go through the comments, see if there's anything. Rio says, "Well, I forgot where I read this, but after the virus, there could be a new department that specializes in just cleaning and detox." And I think that's very true. I think that cleaning and sanitization is going to be a big part of the future going forward.
In the actual park.
In any aspect of living, I think. Even like it's like crazy, even like going to the store on our weekly grocery shopping trip, going just to the Walmart and how sanitized everything is and how everything is just wet because of it was like freshly wiped down.
Sorry, we're back online. It was a rough transition point. Man, that's really a bummer. I think it's because my phone overheats.
I don't know why. Don't we have a camera?
No, the camera on the... This was the thing we talked about. Jordan actually talked about it earlier in the video. Oh, there's a cat. This is Ollie.
Aw.
He doesn't like. Oh my god.
He's very camera shy, obviously.
Ollie,
Come here.
say hi.
You look like you're excited to be on camera. Oh no. Yeah, we've got two cats. Simba, which is out in the hall sleeping, now looks concerned because he saw Ollie going crazy. And then we have Ollie, which is Oliver, named after Oliver and Company. Simba named after the cactus.
That is my favorite cactus.
Oh, Javier makes a great point. There should be an HPX cap for Jordan to wear.
Oh, it's a great idea, actually. That is a good idea.
Yeah. I'll look into it. Maybe it'll be a Christmas present from afar.
Hey, I'm coming your way for Christmas.
Are you?
Well, unless you come my way.
Well, I have the little baby.
We have a cat and dog here too, so
It's true.
we all got responsibility.
It's true. I mean, like, I know it's kind of an impromptu Wednesday. If anyone has any other questions, feel free right in there if you want us to talk about some of the parks. Otherwise, we can just kind of talk about...
movies rankings?
I have the.
Oh, that's right. Jordan's got a mystery box. We referenced this in the title.
Oh gosh.
So,
Last time
just
you had a
to-
mystery box. It was There's a picture of a mink.
No mink. There's no mink
No
inside
mink.
this.
Okay.
So this is just my junk box, and I'm pretty sure there's Disney stuff in here. So I'm just gonna peruse through it and just see if anything interesting comes up. I'll just frame it so you know all the junk. I'll keep the sensitive stuff, my tax information, all that out of the way. But anyway.
Well, while we're waiting for you to get that box set up,
We got another question.
Yeah. Lundy asks, okay, question for y'all. What is it? What is it
you like about theme parks over other forms of entertainment?
It's in your face. It's physical. It's tangible, touchable, experienceable entertainment.
I like, I guess you just summed it up pretty well.
Yeah. Interact with all the senses. You can go on rides. You can watch things. You can eat things.
That's the thing. There's a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go and have a little bit of everything. You can go to a show and get like a little bit of screen time. You can go to like a thrill ride. Oh, I miss theme parks so much. Okay, Jordan, what's in the box? What do we got going on?
Okay, so I found a Walt Disney World folder.
Okay.
And it looks like inside I have a variety of brochures. So let's see what... First I got Epcot. I want to see if I can guess what year this is.
I'm going to say 2010. I remember when we went in 2010, you grabbed like all of the... Or, not 20... Yeah, 2010. You grabbed like all the pamphlets.
That's what I would do. I would grab as much physical free things as I could.
Mm-hmm.
So, just judging by this, I don't know how I'm framed up here. It was still the Living Sea, so this is before Nemo, which would mean it was before 2006? That can't be right.
Let us see.
So, it's
there you go.
So it's the Living Seas. It's not the seas with Nemo. I wish they had a date on it. Oh, I wonder if I have a times guide in this stack. I do! I have a times guide! For August 2005. So,
Whoa!
So, 15
Okay.
years old. So, this is making me sentimental.
You gotta hold it in front of your
So-
face for us to see it.
Yeah.
So, at 9 o'clock on Monday, Friday, and Saturday at Magic Kingdom was the Spectro Magic Parade. We saw the Spectro Magic Parade, I'm pretty sure.
We saw
That was the best nighttime parade, I think.
We saw it when we went.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember seeing any parade.
That's the one where Mickey has like the what do you call the ball, the lightning ball thing?
The like Tesla coil thing,
The Tesla coil
or
thing.
whatever the make
Everything.
static.
On this magic night,
Here we
a
go.
million stars are shining bright. Throwback.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have not opened this for a long time.
Is that the car stunt show? I loved
It
the
is,
stunt
but
show.
MGM Studios? So this is going to look very barren.
Okay, you gotta put that in front of your face so we can see it, because I want to see it.
Okay, can you see?
No, more.
No,
This way.
other way. There you go.
So Galaxy's Edge is right where all the backlot stuff is, right there.
Okay.
They still had the Sorcerer's Hat in front of what was Great Movie Ride.
When did the Sorcerer's Hat come down?
I honestly don't know. It came down a long time ago, but I can't remember exactly when. And they still have the water tower, the earful tower, as they would have called it.
Is the water tower not there anymore?
That is, judging by this, it wouldn't be there anymore. But I don't think it would have. This is where the Toy Story Land is, sort of in this region.
Okay.
But I don't think it would be exactly where that is. Also, some hits on the former MGM studios. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Play It,
Ouch.
which I think I did once. Great Movie Ride is still there. Sounds Dangerous, starring Drew Carey.
Hold the Hold the map in front of your face. There you go. There you go. Oh,
The
there you go.
the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie set adventure.
What
Which that would have been right, according to this. That would have been pretty close to the entrance of Galaxy's Edge for us as well.
Jordan, we got a question. Are you guys pro MGM hat?
I am mixed. I loved the hat, but it did not belong where it was. I wish they had moved it out somewhere else, like in front of the entrance or something like that, because it didn't make any sense where it was. It was an eyesore where it was, and they just like had like gift kiosks and stuff under there. It wasn't serving any like real important purpose. So I would have preferred that they had moved it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Downtown Disney, when Downtown Disney was a thing before it was
Disney Springs.
So that's a stack of brochures. There's a Magic Kingdom one. The ad for Wishes, the old show. How sentimental.
Tybalt says he keeps all the maps from the mountains he goes snowboarding on. I used to keep maps. We had in Wisconsin, there is a place called Wisconsin Dells, which I know we've talked about before on here, but not. It's like hard to describe. Basically, in Wisconsin, there's a water park, like capital of the world. And
town.
Yeah, it's one town, and there are water parks everywhere. Oh!
That's a kid with Donald Duck.
Jordan.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what was that? Yeah, that's it.
There is so much junk in here.
Great question,
Jordan.
Tybalt.
Jordan, question for you. Will Jordan... Or can you see it?
He's watching the live stream.
Yeah, will I ever do a video with my hat turned the other way around? It's very unflattering, I feel. But just for Tybalt, for the next 5 minutes. We'll switch it around.
Oh my god, I sort of like it.
You're a new person.
Who's this
Right?
guy?
It's me.
Center
It's
up.
just
You're
me.
out of frame.
Yeah, we can't see you.
There you go.
Don't look creepy.
Yeah, why are your eyes open so wide?
Well, then you push
Because-
yourself.
I don't know.
Lundy gets it. Mount Olympus.
Mount Olympus in the
Yeah.
We
Wisconsin
talked
Dells.
about Mount Olympus last time.
I wonder if we have any video. You know how sometimes we have archival videos, like we were talking about. We've got the Disney World, like stuff that we did. I wonder if we have any stuff from Wisconsin Dells. Like we used to film all the time on that mini DV camera. I wonder what footage we just have on tapes.
Yeah.
I know we went to Six Flags Great America one time, Jordan.
And you filmed it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like we might
Did
have.
film it?
I did. We might have a vlog footage of Six Flags Great America somewhere.
This is. I just found something pretty sad.
Oh, what?
Well, it's not sad, but more like poorly managed. But for some reason, I have 3 unused fast passes for Indiana Jones Adventure.
There you go.
Wow.
So have been used
You
between
would do that.
11:45 and 12:45.
When we went, you would go and get a fast pass, and then you would put your card in again to get an invalid fast pass.
Yeah.
Right.
And you would
so
save
that's
that.
what- so for Space Mountain here.
Yeah.
So I got one that is the invalid one, but these ones look very valid. And they're for early in the day. So we must have screwed up in 2012.
That or maybe they never took them
Yeah.
from you?
Or that's also a possibility.
Yeah. Man, FastPass system is wild. Remember that time we went to Disneyland in, let's say, 2016, and there was an hour at the end of the day where we did, I mean, you talk about the mountain challenge, if you guys have watched that video. We were sprinting from ride to ride, but it was so dead from 11 to midnight that we did Big Thunder Mountain.
everything.
We did Big Thunder Mountain 3 times in a row. We did Space Mountain 3 times in a row. We did Indiana Jones Adventure 3 times in a row, and then we did Matterhorn, and we called it the Disneyland Hat Trick.
We did so much that night.
I was exhausted. We were driving home, and I
was
was like, "Oh no, Whoa! That's amazing! You need to frame that. Somebody said that before, but you need to literally frame that.
Maelstrom.
I didn't even know it was in here.
I'm so glad you got an extra one for that.
I have so many like movie stubs. So many. Did you know on Christmas Day in 2002 I saw the Two Towers?
What is in
Here's
that
the
box? Just all your ticket
lot.
stubs?
Just a lot of everything. So I'm sort of sorting through a lot of garbage. One time we went to see the World of Color.
What year?
Wait, World of Color is still going on. That's not as rare. This was in 2017, so a little sooner.
Oh. Yeah.
Javier asked what movie. That was for Two Towers. Lord of the Rings.
This was the year we went to Disney World, and I went and bought money to do the tour, the Keys to the Kingdom tour, and they gave me this pin. But that was the day I got to go in and go a little bit behind the scenes. And
didn't you get to do behind the scenes of Haunted Mansion?
Yep.
And you got to go underground?
We got to go in the basement, in the utilidor, so that was exciting. It was pretty cool. I would recommend it if you haven't done it.
We how much did that cost?
It was around, I don't think they would have put a price tag in this. No, I don't know. It was a lot, but it was worth it. It was worth it if you have time. I wouldn't, if you're only going like on vacation and you only have like one day, you got to spend it in the park. But if you have extra time, because it was like 3 or 4 hours, but that was also like 10 years ago. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what the current tour looks like.
Here we got another question from Lundy. He said, is anyone else bothered that they call us muggles in the wizarding world of Harry Potter?
It is very derogatory. That it is weird how we just sort of are okay with it.
I guess I've never thought about it before. I mean, you're having a butterbeer. Like, how are you in the wizarding world of Harry Potter and also a muggle? Also, you can buy a wand. Like, and then it's interactive.
You have a wand?
I don't mind. I don't mind.
You don't mind that you're called a muggle?
No.
I have the Elder Wand.
Key to the World card. That's a fancy looking one.
It is. I like, the reason it's cool because it's like, I don't know, screen accurate. At least it feels. It's got like a weight to it. It's kind of like how I felt about the lightsaber for a long time. Until the batteries start dying on the Sabi's Workshop lightsaber. Whoa!
Oh,
wow.
Screaming. And sort of in that vein, which I think if everything was still going good, this would have been actually operating at California Adventure right now.
Yeah, Soaring Over California would have been going on. It might still when it comes back. Did you see that they filed? Disneyland submitted a permit to keep operating the Food and Wine Festival. What's that called? Like the kiosks.
Mm-hmm.
So like through August. So like in theory, if it comes back, Food and Wine can keep going on because a lot of people bought those lanyards, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
And because the park's closed, all of a sudden it was like, oh, I have all these lanyards, but I can't use it. So I think it's Disney's effort to keep that going.
That's good, because then you'll still have it.
Tybalt asked about when we think the parks might open back up. We were talking about that earlier, Tybalt. We don't know. And apparently I offended the rest of the team by saying I didn't think they were going to open this year. But
some of us have been pregnant and have been waiting to go on the Star Wars ride.
It's true.
So I can't handle it not opening this year. It's just not an option for me.
Boom.
What's that? Oh,
And
gosh.
there is
Stealth Tornado.
everything right here. Stealth Tornado.
Have
you guys heard about Stealth Tornado?
Stealth Tornado.
Oh boy.
Stealth Tornado.
In Innovations, they used to do... That was Innovations building, right?
Was that an Epcot?
Innovations, thank you. In the Innovations building in Epcot, yes. There was like one of those arm roller coasters, like virtual roller
like
coasters.
it was. I just got wind of my. All right, Tybalt, it's going back, but that was for you. It was what is the term? It was a Kuka arm. It's like what is on
The Harry
Forbidden
Potter
Journey.
ride. Yeah.
Yep.
But it was in Epcot as one installation where you could basically design your own roller coaster. And we did, and we added up a lot of different elements to create the sum of all thrills.
We did.
And it was called Stealth Tornado.
Stealth Tornado. There is video of it. We guys, I promise at some point here, Jordan and I will go through the archival video, what we recorded the first trip to Disney World ever with us.
Your
And
first trip.
My first trip, that's true. And we'll upload it. Because Stealth Tornado is on it. We spend the whole time designing it and everything.
We made it as extreme as you possibly could.
We'll only be going 500 miles per hour.
Only 500. All right, that's the box.
That's
I have a
the
second
box?
box here, but I don't think anything. I don't think really anything's in this, but just books. So I thought there was more in there, but there were some pretty cool nuggets in there. I was pretty excited about the Maelstrom Fast Pass.
Yeah, that was
and
cool.
the MGM Studios.
The map?
Map.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Map.
for sure. Do we, let's see, it's 6:53. Should I put up, you guys want to ride Jurassic World the ride, or Jurassic Park the ride?
No.
I do.
Does everybody else out there want to ride Jurassic Park the ride?
Watch everyone just leaves.
Everyone could leave. Let's see, what are we doing here?
Why would we do Jurassic Park?
I mean, we can do that or ride the Disneyland Railroad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jordan.
These are our options?
Railroad.
The Railroad?
I would love to ride the railroad.
All right, everyone click in the comments. The Railroad or Jurassic Park the ride? Not Jurassic World, but Jurassic Park the ride. Weigh in fast.
Second.
Wait, you got a
30
good
seconds
question.
will take place.
Also, Javier, yes, I absolutely will run the 5K again. I had so much fun. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video. I had so much fun geeking out over all the Jurassic Park, memorabilia, all the props and stuff. It was awesome.
And that was
And I
literally...
had fun watching it because Joey is out of breath the whole time.
Oh,
and
it
it's
was
just delightful.
And I was sitting at Universal waiting for Joey to be done running because I had just gotten the positive pregnancy test.
That's right.
And after you did the run, we were going to the doctors to get the blood confirmation.
That's right.
So I was like, let's go.
Guys,
Knowing that Joey's not a runner.
it was awesome. It was awesome. We basically confirmed that Michelle was pregnant. I went and ran a 5K, and then I was so tired. Oh, that video was fun to put together. It was impossible. Yeah, thanks, Javier. I had a really good time doing that video. Okay, so far in the comments.
Wait, would you like to ride Star Wars of Railroad? That's a new ride I've never heard of.
Star Wars or the railroad.
Star Wars or the Railroad. Well, I don't have Star Wars. I don't even have Rise of Resistance up, but I only
Oh,
have...
the new Star Wars ride? No, I can't. I haven't even watched our videos
No
on Star
spoilers.
Wars. I don't know anything about it.
Alright, so most of the people are saying Jurassic Park.
Let's do Jurassic.
Oh, it's starting to get split a little bit now,
Mm.
though. We could, in theory, do both, if it gets to that point. Let me see. I gotta load it up here. We're doing stuff on the fly again, guys.
I do not have my autograph book anymore. But I've thought about it many times. Just wondering who I did.
Oh, we're on
Did read
Jurassic.
there.
We're on Jurassic Park the ride now, Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going up the
I'm
lift hill right
delayed.
now. I'll tell you how it's going. We're going up the lift hill right now. We're coming down. That's right, Javier. We might ride both. Feel free to put your comments up. Let's enjoy Jurassic World the ride. Or Jurassic Park the ride. What am I saying? It's the OG. I recorded this video on the last day of operation. This was my goodbye to Jurassic Park video. This is also pre-vlog. I just wanted to record it so I had it for my own memory. Time, the ever-flowing river. Come with us now
Oh boy.
on a journey. Oh, I forgot the rest of the word. He says something and then he goes, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." And then,
Did he open up the doors yet?
Yeah, we're through. We're in the Brachiosaur right now.
Okay. This scene is way better than what is currently there. As cool as that effect is,
The Mosasaur?
it's not nearly as awe-inspiring as a story's tall Brachiosaur.
Agreed. It's definitely not. I mean, listen, it's way more enjoyable going in person, but you don't get the kind of beauty and majesticness of it. It's definitely a lesser version of this. Here's the issue: when we're watching this ride, like coming up on it, you're gonna see all the different stuff that was broken down. Because again, this was like right before they shut it down and started building Jurassic World, the ride.
Okay.
So they just let this thing like rot. Because like coming up, we're gonna come around the corner here, and the baby Stegosaurus is supposed to be there, and it's just gone. They just like took it away. There, it was up there in the upper left.
Someone asked, what's your most missed section of the ride?
Oh my gosh. I believe it or not, I think the ending. I preferred when you were going up the hill and then you got to the top and there was like nothing up there except for a guy screaming and going like, it's coming, it's coming. And then there was a countdown to like evacuation. And then the T-Rex came out.
Mm.
Actually, I take back everything I just said. It's those. It's the compies fighting over the popcorn thing. It's such an easy thing. I don't know why they didn't include it in the Jurassic World ride. It's such an easy addition.
I liked the car sliding down the wall.
When it worked.
When it worked.
I think that was a cool effect as well. But then it did work less than it did on for me.
Yeah.
But I don't think I wrote it once or twice.
I also, did they get rid of the Mickey ears?
They did. Mickey ears are
I
gone, and
missed
this
that.
little
I thought that was
Dilophosaurus
funny.
over here is gone. Tell you what makes a good point. He's so glad he got to ride Jurassic Park the ride when everything was working. It's true. Like when this car used to come down, it was the best.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have anything. That's so boring in this section now. What a bummer. No, it's like you just watch this and you start to get sad. It's like, oh gosh.
Nostalgia runs everything.
I think so. What I loved about this ride is at the end of it, you could get in line for the Jurassic Park ride, and there was never longer than a 5-minute wait.
Yeah.
Now Jurassic World is like an hour.
Which I don't get, because I'm sorry, it's kind of the same ride.
Jurassic World?
Yeah.
The animatronics are a little bit better, but it's not. They have less animatronics. Do you know there used to be a Velociraptor that popped up over on the left here? It's not there anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, that was removed a while ago. Like, there was 2 Velociraptors in this lift hill. Also, the T-Rex head, I know it's the same as the Indominus head that comes down, but the T-Rex head was always so cool.
Someone asked, Universal Hollywood or Islands of Adventure, which Jurassic Park ride is better? I like Islands of Adventure because I just like the theming of that whole area. Where Jurassic Park is like... Hollywood is always just like a mishmash because it's so jam-packed.
Yeah.
I like Islands of Adventure because it's like themed like tropically and...
The land was
Jurassic
cool. I prefer Hollywood's version because the ride was better. So in Florida, the big difference is instead of the car, they have a box, like a raptor box falls on you, above you.
Oh, I don't remember the ride.
Yeah.
I just like the land.
Also, the T-Rex is better in Hollywood, even though it's more fake because it comes out on like a... It's basically
I feel like
held
you
up
can
from the
always
top.
see it. Yeah.
But it feels bigger. Oh, it's so cool. Man.
It definitely... I'm waiting to see how it looks here. But it definitely swings out on Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Someone asked, is the can of shaving cream still there?
It's not. They removed it.
Oh, that's boo.
Yeah, when I was doing the what was it? The very first like couple of videos that were like, is Jurassic World ready to open? I was like looking for all that stuff over there. They got rid of that, and they got rid of the last Dilophosaurus that like spits at you, which also was like a fun little thing. I don't know why they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm just scratching on the wall, guys. We started a little late, but we are getting close to the end of this thing. If anyone has any other questions, feel free to throw it to the side. Otherwise, we'll just kind of chill here for the last bit.
It's good to chill. It's good to decompress and just take everything
in. I do think that I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. I know it's not normally Tuesday. We do live streams on Tuesday all the time. So, well, not all the time. Since quarantine started, we started doing live streams on Tuesday. So feel free to join us for those. Simba's coming up. Also, I've got Disneyland Railroad going in the corner. There's
Excellent.
Simba! Hi! Look at your tummy. He hates this.
Our cat loves being rubbed on the tummy.
Oh, he hates people rubbing his tummy. Hi, Simba. He's a cat.
That.
You're like a
So-
star. Wow.
Ever since I have lived here, they've been working on Tron, and therefore the Disney World Railroad has been down. And I think that's one of the best ways to
Experience the
see
park.
the park.
It's true.
Railroad.
I mean,
So I miss the railroad.
what I love about the Disneyland Railroad is Primeval World at the end.
It's like a hidden secret at the end.
I went to Disneyland so many times before I finally realized that was at the
Yeah.
end of the ride. Like, I had ridden the railroad multiple times and just basically gotten off at Tomorrowland and always missed the Grand Canyon tour.
Yeah, the first time you saw the dinosaurs, you lost your mind.
You know?
It's so cool, and it's because you get on it because it's the last one. You have to be intentional about waiting for that. Because I rode it a bunch of times, and it's like, oh, it's cool. We get to go through Splash Mountain. How fun is that?
Mm-hmm.
But it gets so much better.
It does. I've got the train up right now. I'm just curious. There's the New Orleans Square thing. Now we're going to the New Orleans Square. This is the best stop along the way because you've got the telegraph machine over to the left. So you get there and you hear like a little clicking, and is that the telegraph of the opening day speech?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like in Morse code,
Yeah. And then you
which
get
I guess
all of the
you know,
smells. You can see the line for. Let's see if you can see it even. Full screen it.
Yeah, you're really close to the French Quarter or whatever it's called, Cafe Orleans. I mean,
Betty
so you
points
get,
out.
smells.
Yeah, and that's like the best part of it. Is like you can smell the beignets and stuff. Betty points out she misses waving at the people while riding the train. It's truth.
There's something satisfying about waving to other people who are.
People wave
On other
back at you.
attractions.
It's magical.
That's right.
They're waving right now.
Look at that.
Look, it's Betty!
Can you imagine? Betty, that's you. Mind.
Javier, I noticed that you switched your hat backwards, Jordan.
Yes, I did. I did. I didn't feel like me. I was front. I miss baseball too, guys. Let me just sulk about that baseball's gone too for 15
5
seconds.
seconds.
No, give me 15. I need 15.
I wonder if we can fast forward. I want to go to the Primeval part. Oh, there's Splash Mountain. Wow, look at that, guys. It's like we're there. Can you hear it, Michelle?
Jordan, Joey told me that Splash Mountain was named that because someone really liked the movie Splash.
Not just someone. It was a guy named Michael Eisner.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Was
The Sunday night movie guy.
Yeah.
he was? Hello, I'm Michael Eisner.
Yeah, no, that's how I know him.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Joey was just...
He was all about synergy, and he thought, what was the original ride? It was going to be called the Zippity River Run,
What?
which is something.
You're right. It's
Splash
not as
Mountain
good.
is definitely better, but it's definitely Splash Mountain because of Splash, the Tom Hanks vehicle.
Huh.
Thank you, Michael Eisner. Also, just sort of in the Critter Country landscape, I recently uncovered an article that said that when they closed down Country Bear Jamboree in order to make way for Winnie the Pooh, which is in that spot right now, that they were going to pull like the same situation as they did with Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain recycled a bunch of audio animatronics from an audio animatronic show called America Sings, which you might know or not know. But they wanted to recycle the Country Bears animatronics, and they were going to create the ride that was going to be called the Country Bear 500. And it was going to be Test Track meets Country Bears. And let me just take another 15 seconds to sulk. Because holy moly, that would be something.
So Javier asked us, and that's exactly why that conversation got brought up, Javier, is I saw the, on Disney Plus, Jordan, did you see it, where in the movie Splash, they CGI'd in more hair over, I'm assuming she's the mermaid?
Yeah.
To cover her butt, and it's like really bad CGI.
It's horrible.
Weird. No, I missed that.
You gotta look that up
It's
later.
pretty funny.
It's like, I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's how that came up originally. Everybody else, look at this. Everyone's weighing in on what they miss most. What do they miss most since being quarantined? Jenny says she misses hockey. That's legit.
I miss going to Target.
Mm-hmm. Rich says, I miss baseball also. Go Giants.
Giants. They would have been good this year.
San
They
Francisco.
would have all been good. All the teams would have been good this year. They would have all won the series.
Rich just misses going outside. That's fair. Does anyone remember an old website from back in the day called Flash Mountain? It was... Oh, God, Tybalt.
Oh, yikes.
What? People flashing the camera instead? I didn't. That's a strange
I
website.
think it's frowned upon now. Don't ruin anybody's pictures, people.
Don't do it.
Real misses movie theaters. It's true. All right, guys. Should we... I'm just going to jump ahead to some dinosaurs. I just want to end my night on some dinosaurs. We're going to the Grand Canyon. Look at that goat. It's a whole bunch of goats.
Disneyland goats.
Mm-hmm. And as we go through the darkness, we come to reveal the land time forgot. Come with us now.
Evil world.
And then it goes...
Not to be confused with the prime evil world.
Oh, that's true. Is that done on purpose?
That's done in very intentionally.
Oh, look at how awesome this is, guys. Did you know this was part of the railroad tour? I didn't for a long time. And these were all animatronics from the World's Fair, correct?
Correct. Did you know that it used to be just the railroad, and then they eventually added the Grand Canyon scene, and then it was just the Grand Canyon scene, and then you would go by like a parking lot, and then you would be at the Main Street station, and then they added Primeval World.
Oh, look at this. Look how cool this is.
Disney are masters of lighting.
Like, these animatronics look more realistic than the Jurassic World animatronics.
Yep. I love the behind-the-scenes footage of all this, where they have the Imagineers and they're like feeding them.
Yeah, it's the
That's
T-Rex
one of my
battle.
favorite wall clips is him with the Brontosaurus behind him, and he's like, "Do tricks for me, because I'm Walt Disney," and they did. They obeyed him.
Crazy stuff. All right, we are gonna wrap this bad boy up. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We really appreciate it. Sorry we were not here on Tuesdays. We will continue to do Happy Place Live on Tuesdays, so feel free to stick around. Plan for that every week. Jordan, go into the camera. You're off. There you go. There you go.
I need to be able to see myself.
I know. We need to... I got to figure out a better design so that we're not as cut off. But yeah, we just appreciate you guys engaging with us. It's the best way for us to talk to you guys. Also, just to make a plug for our other stuff, if you do want to send us a message on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram if you haven't yet. We do post all of our stills. That's where we're more active. That's kind of a West Coast thing. And then Jordan manages the Twitter account, which is mostly East Coast coverage. But anytime there's a cool news article or something like that, Jordan will retweet that. And then
Twitter and babbling.
Yeah. And then also, we're on Facebook. So feel free to like any of those channels. It's a different way to engage with us. And then in terms of actually talking to us, just tune into the live streams on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys have any like questions or anything, comment on like this video for like next week or something that you want to see us tackle or cover more in depth. Otherwise, it's probably going to be a lot of sort of loose, just hangout sessions like tonight was, which was still pretty fun.
Yeah. I think it was great. I always like doing these. It's fun talking to you guys.
It is. We're glad you're here.
Good night from Mexico. Good night, Mexico. Good night, Amy.
Oh, I miss Mexico.
Oh, I just talked about those tacos.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about
Oh, I want those tacos so bad.
All right, bye.
Anyways.
Bye, Rich. Have a good night.
Save
Bye,
Halloween.
Betty. That's
Yes,
right,
Betty.
Betty.
Save Halloween,
Hashtag
everyone.
save Halloween. Stay home.
Please stay home so that I can go out.
Halloween is one thing, but let's start rooting for 4th of July. We want the beaches open.
That's true. Good reference.
Don't want to create a panic. Anyway, see you,
All right.
Lundy. Bye, Jenny. Bye, Tybalt. Thanks, you guys, for watching, for talking.
Right.
Bye, Javier.
Bye,
What
guys.
did you guys send out a court? What does this say?
Countdown notification on YouTube.
This one was a little weird. Normally we will, but right now we just kind of went live. I think Jordan posted a thing on our community post, right?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Oh, you boys.
Yeah. Okay, this is a very Wisconsin goodbye. A
All right.
Midwest goodbye.
That's right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Where's our end screen? We say goodbye and then the end screen plays. And it's right here.
Am I muted?
No.